Greetings, my little patients, and welcome back to Plague Knight Plays, Plague of Shadows. I am your doctor, the Plague Knight, and here is my prescription. In the last episode, we went back to my home, the Explodatorium, and unfortunately a certain shovelly was there waiting for us. But we made quick work of him, as well as a child named Reeves, who's apparently a hero in these parts. As well, we checked out the armor outpost, but there wasn't really much worth there. And in this episode, well, we've got a big burly fellow to deal with, as well as 2 more knights. Hopefully. Depends on how well this goes. So let's see who this rather big gentleman is. Ah, Polar Knight. I had some business I had to... No, wait. Never mind. It's just a commoner.
Forget the stupid order and no quarter. Maybe I just need a new angle. Something where I can show off my big, huge brain. Hey, you! You're a scientist, right? You sure look like one. So if I beat you in a fight, then I'll become a scientist.
I have absolutely no idea what you're going on about.
I see my natural science talents are already messing with your mind. Check out this string theory.
This person thinks he's a scientist, and yet he's buffer than, well, a muscle man. How does he think he will ever be a science type? Perhaps the orbit casing would not be good in this particular instance. A lob casing would be best, given he tends to be more airborne than anything else. As well, if I need to get close, I can. I'm going to need my prescription. Take my medicine and get the hell back as I deal out damage. No, you don't. This burly man thinks he can be a man of science. Oh dear. His electrically charged attacks will certainly be useful in the future. I suppose I could let him join the Explodatorium should he prove worthy enough. At the rate he's going, though, I don't think he will. Worthy at all. At least, not to this scientist. Looks like the only thing you should be hitting is the books.
That's one less loss for the Bez. I guess I'll just stay here since I ain't good at nothing.
He could prove useful.
I didn't even want to hurt nobody that much. I just wanted to fit in somewhere. But you wouldn't know what that's like. Would you?
I will admit, as much of a dunderhead as this person is, his muscles could be useful for heavy lifting. And perhaps there is a spark in there. I'll recruit him. I know somewhere you'd fit right in. But you'd have to observe protocol. There's a uniform.
No way! Are you for real? Okay, let's do this! I promise I'll polish every beaker. Or am I thinking of flasks? Whatever, let's scrub down!
I don't know if I've made a smart decision or not. Okay, the uniform does make him look ridiculous. That's honestly quite hilarious.
Oh man, I look awesome! You won't regret this. See you back at the lab, Teach!
I'm not sure if I've made the best decision or the worst one. Either way, I'm going to enjoy this. Now then, for the Mole Knight. Let's head into the Lost City and awaken it to the modern era with some blasts. It is interesting to note that in this particular area, slimes take on a different consistency, for as you can see, they are now fire-based. I suppose it is due to the exposure to the lava in this area. That must be why they're heated up, which, in itself, opens possibilities to all sorts of sticky bombs. Fire sticky bombs, water sticky bombs, electric sticky bombs. Oh, so many possibilities to work with. Further research is required. Though first, tonic for my troubles. I see another coin. A good cipher coin could be useful. Now then, let me just try to get it. The angle is just right. Perfect! Didn't even need to use the shroud. Now then, let's enter the city proper, shall we? Carefully, in we go. Now then. Interesting. There are still regular slimes here. And there are those with shields. This remote casing is quite useful. I can wait for an enemy to pass over it and then blow them up. I can only use one at a time. My timing would have to be perfect. Either that or I just have to be patient. But what do I know of patience, right? Impatience is what makes things more interesting. Then I can just knock them around anyway. These blue things, they take a lot of damage to destroy. They're an interesting thing. They just bounce back and forth. Back and forth, back and forth. Just like anything else that requires no cohesive thought. Now we're pouncing on some sort of bouncy beetle. I wonder why it has such a soft backing. Perhaps because its interior is much softer than it appears. Whoa! I don't know. I'll have to do further research on this beetle. I'm taking unnecessary damage because I'm not moving fast enough. I am trying to keep up with this thing so I don't get left behind. I'm also trying to find secrets aplenty, much like this treasure chest. With treasures and gold I can use to buy more of Mona's delightful concoctions. I am going to have to switch this remote fuse. Let's go back to the quick fuse. Ooh, a big knight, huh? This will be fun. He has a spear. As well, he launches flames. But his mere defenses are not good enough to stop me. For I have bombs. And my bombs can beat any bladed weapon. Even a lofty shovel. Now, where does this ladder go? My guess is that it's going to lead to another one of those useless trinkets that I'll have to give to that Chester fellow, so that way I can get something more worth my time. How interesting. They charge without thought. And if they go into lava, they die. But then again, I've yet to encounter a creature that could survive in lava. Although then again, the Mole Knight could probably survive it. I don't have many negative things to say about the Mole Knight. I must say his profession is interesting. Slinking around in the dirt will do that to you. But I suppose there are worse professions. Like being a fake king. Oh! Yes, I have much ire towards the King Knight. As I've said before, he pretends to be a king, but is merely a peon. A dust knuckle? What use do I have for knuckles made of dust? Nothing. That's what. I'm sure Chester could find some use for this. Oh well, as soon as I find him, I'll be sure to sell it to him. But he better have something useful for me. Otherwise, I'll blow him to bits. I do wonder what he was doing at the armor outpost. Okay, here we go. Now, back to the level proper. We seem to be halfway across the chasm, which is useful. I must say this floating charm is certainly a useful thing to have. Definitely good for bottomless pits or spike pits or even lava pits. Always useful, always, always, always useful. Another one of these colored knights. These things are starting to get annoying in their frequency. They're just palette swapped. They don't offer much new. I will say these bird brain looking things are quite annoying. They are chipping away at my health, so that is part of the reason. Hitting one block explodes the lot. I'll have to be careful how I use my bombs, so as not to trigger an odd chain reaction that leads to my death. Almost got hit by that fiery fish. That would not have been good. Though, I am curious. How have the aquatic life adapted to lava? Their faces look like they're made out of some sort of steel. sort of steel-based thing. But then, what is the body made of? Is it pure lava? Or is it just coated in lava? These creatures are fascinating, I must say. The composition is unique. I must know what makes them up. And excuse me, did that fire-based enemy just die in lava? Oh dear. I seem to have made things impossible to progress. Next time, be more careful before you launch your explosives. You never know what could happen. And even though those slimes are made of fire, they died. How weird. You would think that being made of fire would give them some sort of immunity to it. It appears I have put myself in a rather unlucky situation. However, if I time my jumps just... Well, I mean, I almost had it. Almost! But not quite fast enough. Oh well. Have to try again. Whoa! Almost made that bad for myself. I almost lost the profit. Still, carefully this time. I have to blow this up at just the right angle. I did not! I submitted though! No complaints! Now let's see what we have here. If I blow up the top block, it will... I have to time this just right. No. A little more. Nyeh! That will do. And so will this. Oh dear! I accidentally blew up the bottom one. I do need to be more careful. I do! I should watch myself more carefully. Okay, pull that up. We can run across the way. No to your fiery self. Okay, grab the bags, grab them, blow that up, and let's just go over. Perfect! And we're in the secret Chester. So, Chester, what do you have for me this time? What manner of thing do you have for me? A smoke bomb. Okay, I can turn invisible. Okay, and as long as I'm in the smoke, I can... As long as I stay within the smoke, I'm invulnerable? This is going to require a test. It seems that the test proves positive. As long as I'm in the smoke, I'm invincible! And a loony. For those of you who are cultured and know the reference I'm making, congratulations! You are quite well versed in British comedy. Something that you all should be well versed in. Just saying. Now then, let's get out of this room. Oh, how fascinating. It seems that certain moles stay in the dirt. How intriguing. I guess when blowing up piles of dirt for gold, one must be careful of the moles. Would make sense since the one who owns this place is a mole knight. Simply put, it fits the name. It seems this lava is slimified. Interesting. I do admit it is quite fun to bounce. Oh, hello. Didn't mean to throw a smoke bomb. Although, this does mean I could potentially use this against my fight with the Mole Knight. I like this possibility. I very much like this possibility. I very, very much like this possibility. Now then, up we go. I'm not certain if I'm going to need the bubble. Is there any way to push it? I'm going to push this. No, it doesn't seem to drop. Perhaps if I were to bounce it the other way. Aha! Now bounce it forward. Oh! Or just bounce it onto the platform. That works too! Whoa! Before the lava comes back. go smartly about this. I don't think I'll need it here. Now, bounce this forward, because I will need it at least at this point to get these gems. But that's about it. Woo! Float on over. Now what's over here? Ooh, lots of lava. Nothing a float can't fix. It is fun to use your tools in ways that benefit you, isn't it? But if you're wondering why I'm much calmer than last episode, worry not, I took my medication like a good little plague knight. Oh, I'm about to have fun with this one. Watch him fall into the lava. Oh, what a shame, he's dead. Dead! Dead! Let's knock the slime into the lava. Just so we don't have to worry about falling in potentially. You never know. You can never be too careful with these things. Now he's dead and we don't have to worry about it! Now then, let's get some health and some treasure. Unless, of course, it's treasure that contains... I guess it would be too small for a mole anyway. Down we go. And more secrets being hidden from me? You shouldn't have. I could use the smoke bomb in this area. Though I am seeing there's a way to do it without the smoke bomb. I suppose we could do it without it this time. Now. Ooh! Lots of gems. Lots of them! Always good when you have lots of treasure to work with. Don't you agree? Treasure is something that makes the world go round after all. I suppose I have enough here. Let's move forward. Next save point. I could blow that up and get lots of delicious red gems, but no. I'd rather have a save point in place in case I were to muck this up. The last thing you want to do is muck something up entirely and then fall to your doom, like I almost did there. Or there. Still, I'm doing good. I'm safe. Gotta be careful. Don't want to get burned alive. Now then, forward we go. Oh, get that green coin. Woo! Now then, my dear patients, do you see why it was good to save that saving totem? Because if I did not, I would have died and had to go all the way back. Much further than before. And that would not have been good now, would it have? Still, we were smart and we prepared for the eventuality of my death, which was met with a much more positive result. Now, one could easily say, would it not have been better to not die at all? Yes, it would have. But that's not what happened now, is it? And it also seems I died again. So, my dear little patients, what have we learned from this experiment? Always maneuver carefully through an obstacle. Unfortunately, this gold is not worth recovering, because unfortunately it's in a position where I would not be able to reach it without a lot of trial and error. Still, it's no skin off of my beaked nose. Let's move forward, and let's see if that mole knight is ready for us.
You've gotta be kidding me! You're the demolitions expert! You're a day late! Don't just stand there! Start blasting! Hop to it!
I'm afraid I'm not exactly here to help with your dig, but I'm certainly here for demolitions. Boom!
I should have known you were just gonna clown around! Can't let that happen on my watch! Let's make this quick!
Oh, this simpleton thinks he has a chance! Not when I add these tonics and use a smoke bomb to give myself temporary invincibility throughout the fight. Not by a long shot, no! He has no chance. Although he does seem to be employing some very interesting tactics. Now then, let's snuff him out, shall we? And let's blast him to smithereens. Oh, the old lava shield. Quite a unique tactic, really. Must say, I do admire the fact that he is able to use lava in such unique ways. His armor is filled with lava as the basis, so it makes sense. Now, he's been flushed out. And he's dead! Good. He's done. He's done, he's done, he's done. Give me your essence, you foolish little mole. Ah, the essence of the mole knight. A fiery essence, warm in nature. It could set one's heart ablaze! But we're not going to let that happen now. We're going to put it with the other essences. That insufferable mole knight, escaping that sweltering lost city had me dancing for joy. You dancing? That's... I can't even imagine what that'd look like. You see, he's preposterous. So, what are we working on? Well, how many coins am I going to need? 80? That's quite a few, I'm not going to lie. Let's go shopping instead. Let's try this cluster powder. As well as a frost burst. Might as well freeze our enemies as well, shall we? Now then, let's get out of here. Oh, seems he has joined the crew. It really is funny to see him in that uniform. It's so goofy. How come I'm not getting up there? I just want to give this stupid horse these sheets of paper. It still amazes me that this dingus can actually do something worthwhile. And that's another unlock. Done. I am very curious. Let's see what happens when we give this horse 50 of my cipher coins.
Excellent! I'll send for the part, and we'll be soaring in no time.
Well, that was quick.
Perfect! Now that's one beautiful torsion rod. Hop aboard, and the spoils are as good as yours.
I do hope this is worth it. Whoop! Ugh!
It's Plague Night! Now's our chance! Everyone, get him!
Oh, Percy couldn't hit the broadside of a barn!
You're cornered! Lay down your chemical weapons and come quietly!
Quiet, he says. Total silence! Boom! Let's see how you knights handle all of my explosive delights! Oh, it's going to be fun to knock all of you asunder! I don't care what type of knight you are. Normal knight, elemental knight, you're all going to meet the end of my explosive brigade! Oh, come here, you foolish knights. Show me what you have in store. I'll blow all of you to smithereens and show you just what happens when you mess with the Knight of the Plague. This is truly the best the Knight's Order has to offer. I must say I'm disappointed. Oh, look, one coated in gold. A golden knight. Oh, how I weep that he's going to die just like the rest of these simpletons. I must admit he is putting up quite a fight. Though he is simple in tactics, he does at least try. But his efforts were fruitless. As were the rest of the knights. Everyone knows the bomb is mightier than the sword. Minions! Join me! The armor outpost is ours! Whoa! You hearing that rumble? Oh, it looks like the townsfolk have evacuated. Such a shame. They would have made great experiments. It's the area landfill. Looks like a full load of cowards. Let's take their things. I do agree. Let's take their stuff. I mean, it's ours for the taking now, isn't it? I'll take this sheet. Now, let's see what you have. Big tonic bag. Holds up to 10 tonics. And a big boom. I'll definitely take that. Let's see what this does. No, I don't want to talk to you. Whoa! That's quite quite a hefty explosion. Why are you dressed like an apple?
Hello, bird person! All hail the Triple King! Oh! You've never heard of the Triple King? Half trout and half apple! Oh, and he gets quite upset if you say it like Troople. He doesn't need troops, it's more like council and doubtful. If you ever visit his grotto, hold your chalice aloft. The Triple King, or Trouble King, will appear and bless you with a sacred dance.
Dance? That's what Mona was doing earlier. Maybe he could show me how.
As it happens, I've been entrusted to sell Trouble chalices to believers. Would you like one?
I don't have enough. I'm going to have to go back to the laboratory. Although I did just get a bit of sheet music, so perhaps I could do something about this.
Ah, so you're the one who's scaring off all my customers. It's enough to make a haberdash flip his lid.
Do you do hoods? I could use a blast-proof lining on mine.
You miscreant! Hoods! That's not even a proper hat. No structure, no support, no flair!
Hats are a waste of felt, old man. They fall off in the wind. Hoods are objectively more utilitarian.
How dare you! I demand satisfaction! How about you?
Oh dear. I seem to have gotten myself in a spot of trouble. I suppose it's as good a time as any to test this out. And it was only worth 1 health point? What a waste. I don't think I'll be surviving this on 1 bit of health. It seems... This particular knight uses hat-based combat. Fascinating. I'm going to have to be more prepared. Let's try the cluster powder. Maybe that will help. For I do demand a rematch. With all the hats he has at his disposal, it'll make for an interesting spot of combat. Again, very much worthy of my research. The cluster bomb. Oh, what a delightful little bomb this is! Multiple damage! 1 bomb does at least 3 hits! Oh, what a useful tool. And it combines well with the other fuse. Oh, this is much delightful. Now then, let's try to get some health back. Oh, that's very useful. Combined with the tonic, it creates quite a deadly little mix. And that, good sir, is what you receive for dealing with me. Ooh! Quite a bit of gold I've just received. Hee! Wow! For a geezer, you sure put up a fight. How'd you get all those moves?
Ah, well, my hats aren't mere fashion accessories. Each one bestows a great power upon me.
Oh, powers? I'll take 10 of your finest hats then.
Sadly, the powers are unique to yours truly. They only make you look powerful and classy.
Oh, blast. Well, see you later then.
Indeed.
He even gave me extra money and a... That hat knight is not too bad. Now then, to get that chalice and talk to the Trouble King. Let's take this with us. A vessel for strong mythical ichor. I suppose it could be useful. I'm only interested in learning how to dance, though. Just for my own sake. Not for Mona. For me. Me alone. Besides, we did introduce this a few episodes ago. I might as... Well... Biologically speaking, you are an impossibility.
Who has awakened me, mortal? Dost thou need... Wait a tick. Alchemist! News of thy villainy has reached the Troople Pond. Be gone from this sacred grotto.
But, my liege, I've actually come to learn to dance. See, I can only sort of twitch.
Enough! Disgraceful! Where is the motion? Where is the passion? Thou needst a miracle! Will thou receive a gift of rhythm, humble alchemist?
Yes.
As it so happens, we are miracle workers. No one is without hope. places, everyone!
I am about to watch a applefish dance. How does he... Oh! He causes the other fish to dance and... Oh! He actually does move. What an interesting creature, this Trouble King. Trouble King. He's literally an apple and a fish, and yet he knows how to dance. How is that even physically possible? It shouldn't be, and yet I'm witnessing it for myself! How? How does this work? How does he dance? And yet, I'm entranced. There are many notes I can take here. I am taking many of them. Perhaps I could dance for Mona sometime. I mean, maybe, I don't know. It's a possibility, but I wouldn't know how.
And that's how it's done. A true dancer holds down to practice. I shall grant you my eye collars, but only for noble causes.
Oh, certainly. Noble is my middle name.
I still require a nominal repentance fee for proper sanctification. Now, choose your ichor wisely.
Wait a minute. These are cloaks. His ichors are cloaks? What can we get? Magnetized treasure when you're in charge? Bounce off walls when bomb jumping? Heavy plated keeps you in place, and a flashy armor that increases jubilance? I do admit the magnetized treasure could be useful. Let's go with that.
Yuck! Keep thy beak clean, O plagued one. Return if thou hast further need of my blessing.
I did not expect to get spit on today, but I suppose if it means getting treasures while I charge, it could be useful. That and the blue does look nice. But for the time being, I shall call it a day. For we have done a lot, you see. We've recruited a new ally to the Exploratorium. We have gained another essence, and we have learned how to dance. These are important things that I hold dearly. So tune in next time as we go under the sea to take down the Iron Whale and the Treasure Seeker. But until then, thank you all so very much for watching. If you enjoyed this, please leave a like and a comment in the boxes below, letting me know your favorite moments from this episode. Also, be sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and make sure all notifications are turned on, so you know when I, the noble Plague Knight, venturing further into the land, blowing up anyone who gets in my way. Also, share this video around. Your continued viewership and support is greatly appreciated. And of course, a very special thanks to the Tier 2 and Tier 3 Patreon supporters. Those being Sebastian Canino, Erin Mina, Darcy Williams, Angelique Delarouge, Jessie Barbo 6, Panda 475, Nagi Oki, Mickey War, Mighty Glorified, Jesse Alvarez, Grimmy Dion, Ruby the Wolf, Harley Wolf, and Katie Honey Jade. If you'd like to support the Patreon family, as well as get videos 24 hours in advance, check the link in the description below to our Patreon. And with all that said, this has been the Plague Knight, and be sure to take your medicine for next time. Farewell.